Home team will be Nepal. Rohit, you'll be flipping the coin. Virandeep, you'll be calling. Heads it is Virandeep. Right, so the news from the centre is that Malaysia have won the toss and they've decided to bat first.
Malaysia not certain as to what they wanted to do, but deciding to have a bat. You see Virandeep Singh there, recently instated captain. So plenty of promise, plenty of good things happening in the Himalayan nation. They're going to go strikers and that will be Virandeep Singh, fresh into the captaincy. On home soil, they've noon fixtures. Here we go, Karen Casey with the new ball in his hand. And an immediate appeal, it's pitched outside leg, so won't be given.
Morning, it was just about nothing, but look at the flags there to give you an indication. Oh, he pulls this and pulls it to best effect as well. That's a very fine hit from the bat of Amerat.
Low scores in the ODIs that preceded it. Big strokes in Kathmandu and now big strokes in Muscat. It's been an absolute run fest this week.
Qatar 28.
Looks for the block hole, doesn't get it. And Amir Azim is going to get 4. Really good stroke.
They've pulled.
Oh, misfield. Gulshan Jah can't believe it. He's overrun it. Another pick-up pull shot. Malaysia off to a flying start. He's had a fresh haircut to me as well. He's got to the barbers there in India. And he's just so quick between his overs. This one.
That's sky high in the air. Airee coming underneath it. This could be the first wicket. He strikes. He's the partnership breaker.
2 runs from his first over. Now the first breakthrough. And Nepal have dragged this game back. Not the length. It wasn't full enough to hit down the ground. Went miles into the sky. And Airee, the youngster, Amir Azim, is gone for 16. 35 for 1. Sharvin Muniandy.
Change in voices. Just the right time to introduce my co-commentator as well, Pranav Mehta.
The Pacers will get a little bit of bounce and movement. Struck straight through the line. And that's going to be a boundary for Sharvin. Boundary of the final delivery. And in comes the leg spinner. This is what you get with the leg spinner. Another boundary.
Good deliveries.
They're looking for the big one. It has penetrated and this will be a boundary.
Goes big, goes high, and goes the distance as well. He got stuck underneath that one, Virandeep Singh.
Nepalese players, especially Lalit, who is bowling a tight line here. And he'll continue to do that. So a single to finish that over.
Hold the arms as well, taking nothing away from Gulshan Jah. Edged, goes to the fielder at third. There again, a poor fielding effort, and that goes for a 4.
Format.
Chipped in the air, over gully, backward point, that'll go away for a 4. All he needs is good momentum and rhythm. Nicely played.
Lalit will continue. And he'll be struck very well, straight down the ground. Sharvin and Virandeep would look to cut loose. Struck well, and a catch has dropped. Believe it or not.
Yeah, definite chance. Just for the acceptance from the umpire for and got.
That struck well. It's travelling, and it's going to be travelling all the way. What a way to get to your 50. Virandeep Singh take a bow here. The captain has stood tall, and he's stood tall here at the Oman Cricket Academy, and he'll get 50 to his name.
Best part of 2,300 in his T20I career. He's a good bowler too. We'll see as late as the 16th over brought into the attack here.
What a shot. What an incredible strike.
Big final delivery, this one.
Angled into the pads, and they will get a single. Generally, direct hits are interesting. 117 for 1, Malaysia.
Will actually go upstairs. Just wants another look at this direct hit, but safely home by, well, about 10 to 12.
Bowlers bowled by Nepal. And that struck.
Complexion to it.
He's bowling a brilliant line here. No two thoughts. This was the wicket delivery. Coming into play. Abinash Bohara. Once again, angled into the block hole, and this is struck well.
Been in the 18th and probably the 20th overs. And he's going to pick up another sensational.
Dipendra Singh, Airee, the crowd is loving it. There's a lot of noise in the ground. And why not when you have your hero performing in a way? Off spinners are so underrated in this game. And Dipendra Singh is just rectifying it. Syed Aziz walks back with that boundary to his name in
T20I debut, 24 years of age.
Finally he's got one. And he's been incredible, hasn't he? 139 on the board. They're looking for way, and they will finish off in style. 143 for Malaysia.
6 is a good effort. And nice to see Kushal Malla run over and congratulate the opponent's captain. The problem has been nobody else. I know a good contribution from Sharvin Muniandy.
But one thing to be noticed, Andrew, is that the strike rate of the main batter. And we'll talk about that in the second innings. But talking about the bowling, yes, they started off in a poor fashion.
In 20. Kushal Paudel. Lenny.
Yeah, the well boss, Kushal Paudel, he plays very differently to this man, Mohammad Aasif Sheikh. The aggressive options at the top, career strike rate over 130. And he'll have to face up to total down. Here we go. Look at that, that swung in a long way, isn't it?
Rizwan Haider has kept things tight. Another single towards square leg.
Yeah, definite shape back in, isn't there, for Rizwan? It's not particularly quick. I'm going to get some bonus runs here. 2 free overthrows, so it'll be 3 to the total. Rizwan doesn't look too...
And look at that. Lazy, casual. May have just ricocheted off the stumps as well. So really shot and wide, put away. That's a fine hit. That was asking to be punished.
Inside edge, squirts away. Going to be a challenge for the fielder in the deep to cut it off, but he will do enough. Sharvin Muniandy keeps it to a couple. Slower ball this time. I think it's the off cutter. Mix up could be a chance, but he gets back. Keeper, and as a consequence, the throw is too high and too slow.
Oh yes, it was a yes and a no situation for him. He was stranded in mid-pitch, but look at that throw. Had that been over the stumps, it was curtains to Paudel. Making way and exposing the 3 stumps. Driven handsomely, exquisite. First 5 have managed only 22. Just wonder if it's the surface or the approach. That was deliberate. That was done on purpose. And
make use of this power play. That's where he goes. Through the cover.
Very effective, impactful and result oriented with his bowling. Goes aerial, and that will just about trickle down to the 4 boundary towards the long off region.
Out of the power play, the field will drop back. And that is a good end to the power play. It's going to be a second boundary in the over. Can Paudel start to find the accelerator? Well, yes, he can is the answer. That's probably the shot of the chase thus far.
30 below par on a wicket as good as this. That's a goner. That's a goner. That's a goner. That's a wicket.
Yeah, very nicely bowled. He just doesn't miss, does he? It's the same again and again. It's another arm ball down the pitch. So he is trapped LBW for 24. We know Bohara and Rajbanshi will be at 10 and 11. And we know the two openers. But Kumar Paudel gets off the mark immediately. Nice drive down the ground.
We need to get things right here.
Now Paudel wants a second, but Aasif Sheikh says no. Muniandy did well actually. So one brother replaces the other. More part-time. Virandeep Singh, the skipper. Oh, and an inside edge. Real fortune for Rohit Paudel. Will get him to a landmark. It's a 1000th T20I run for Nepal's captain. So just one ball left in the 10th after the drinks break, and Aasif Sheikh picks up a single, but it's only...
They'll have to start capitalizing right now. Edged, falling just short of third. In the process, Aasif will get off strike.
To now short third. Muniandy sent out there. You really reckon he could have got there? To see Aasif Sheikh take some risks now. And that's what he does. We're going to see Mala in. Debut. Moment he won't forget for Saqib. And the skipper has the second wicket.
That was more of an Archibilias type of innings. He took his time. Virandeep Singh gets a wicket here. 64 for 2. And Aasif Sheikh will depart for 32 of 35. Too much time than what they would have wanted to. This will help. This will help. It's a maximum from the bat of Rohit Paudel. And that's something that they would want to implement immediately.
Edged away. Mala's going to get 4. Not exactly where he intended it, but good enough. 5 or 6 balls just to get it in a little. Then show his power, but this time he might have picked out long on. He has.
Full, and how dominating he has. Wafiq just bowling back of length and not giving that kind of room. The length that Wafiq, that Kushal Mala would have been looking for. Long on. That was a sub fielder who holds on to the catch.
Airee will think of a second. Even he won't be able to get there.
Facing exhaustion, spasms. There again. Oh, this is poor fielding. And these will be 4 lucky runs, 3 runs coming in.
And yet they have given an opportunity here. This will help. This will help. And this will help well.
Convincingly. Driven straight to the fielder. And they'll steal another single.
It's a gloomy evening and the lights have come on. And that struck well. There's a fielder there and he's held on. Sharvin is the fielder there. And how important is this wicket for Malaysia?
Corrections, it's Rohit Paudel, the captain of Nepal. In his bid to accelerate, he perishes, finds the fielder and did not miss those. Nepal need 38. Can he turn it on? There again, goes over extra cover. Very fine hit under pressure.
And Virandeep Singh, he was a star with the bat as well. Pulled well. There's a fielder and he's held on. Back.
This is a big wicket in context to the game. Virandeep strikes. Good catch in the deep. Dipendra Singh Airee finds the fielder. Amarat with the catch over there. Seeing a turn of events, a twist in the tail. Airee's cameo comes to an end. 20-11. Batting lineup. Gulshan Jha, Sandeep Johra. Too late. Gone aerial. Mid-off up in the circle. And Gulshan Jha brings out a maximum.
Finish well. It's a nail biter and it's continuing to be a nail biter. This has penetrated the field. It will be fielded at deep mid-wicket and it will be kept down to 2 runs. Rather 3 runs.
Stationed at the boundary rope. Where is this going? He goes aerial. And that's been put down, or maybe just goes over the fielder for a 4.
The more it will be to his advantage. Considering the wind, and wind is something that is going to be in favor of the batter. Gulshan Jha using the wind to his advantage. Reverse sweeping.
Box office finish. Watchfully defended. He'll get a single, and this means that the final over, Nepal will need 4 runs to secure their first win.
Until there is something very stupid from the Nepalese batter. This is a game set match for Nepal. They're pushing for the second. This could be an opportunity. It cannot be an opportunity because of the quality.
Always 2 for them. The throw was also very sharp, but I'm not too sure if the collection behind the stumps was clean, because once again the wicketkeeper didn't quite collect it, and it just about these runs have been. Here it is. Down the leg, victory for Nepal. Well, this has by far been a very, very good comeback, despite losing a few wickets in the middle in this contest. We'll take a look at the batting effort. Kushal Burtel and Aasif Sheikh got off to a good and a cautious start. Deep Jora and Gulshan Jha who got them those winning moment.
If you're talking about the bowling, it is the captain who stood out. 3 for 35 for him.